Yes, a transformation has occurred. An educational transformation. I am no longer Phil Hammond, the co-English teacher, and my team, we have made an educational change. We are a cross-curricular team. I am now Count Dracula from the classic novel Dracula. I have come into the lives of countless teenagers, but now there will be a new experience. Now we will not only read Dracula, but the cross-curricular history teacher will teach the students of the real Dracula, Vlad the Impaler from the 16th century. And the science teacher will teach the children why I crave blood, fresh, rich blood, high in protein content and rich lipids that are so yummy. And the math teacher will now do percentages. What people in the world have type O blood? How many have AB blood? We are willing to have a group learning experience that will be unique and fun. Yes, we have transformed. We are no longer the boring educational team of the past, but the new.
Oh, hello there. My name is Angela Hauser, and I am a social studies co-teacher here at East High School in Sioux City, Iowa. I was just reading one of my favorite books as a former student of East High, Dracula, and I was contemplating how many things have changed here at East High over the years since I was a student over 10 years ago. For example, we now are a one-to-one school and we have these beauties to help utilize in the education process. As you heard from one of my coworkers, who was dressed as Count Dracula, we are looking into some creative ways to get students interested in learning and to utilize all the great things out there for educators to use. We do have things at our school other than our laptops, such as computer programs and virtual reality glasses, great new things in our science department, and we have many teachers, including those in the Sophomore House, of which I am a representative for, who would like to work collaboratively to bring math, science, social studies, English, and other subjects together to help create project-based learning, make studies relevant, and show students how all of their academics connect. We know there are many great ideas that exist out there, and we're implementing as much as we can, but we would love to use future-ready cohort model to help bring technology into our classrooms in a greater use. For example, the 4 C's, creativity, collaboration, communication, and critical thinking, all play a role in our idea to use cross-curriculars to come up with project-based learnings for students to do hands-on activities where they are engaged in their learning, they're researching, and they're utilizing strategies such as reading, writing, critical thinking, math skills, and science skills, as well as their background in social studies, to come up with great ways to integrate their learning. The SAMR model would really help us to use the technology available. By getting the future-ready cohort model and training, we, as the Sophomore House, can find ways to bring technology to a new level in our classroom. We know substitution is a way to bring technology. For example, instead of writing a paper for English on paper, students can now type. We also know augmentation, for example, can be used in math. When students take a quiz online, the teacher can then use item analysis to figure out what math problems students need reteaching in. Modifications are used in social studies. For example, our students create a news segment of World War II where they videotape themselves as reporters and people selling items and other aspects of World War II, but they couldn't do that without technology. We would really like to work more on redefinition, ways that students can find things and dream of things that we never thought possible in the classroom, but is now possible with technology. For example, I know that there's technology out there that allows students to explore the surface of Mars and the surface of the moon and study things in outer space they may not have been able to without technology. We hope that the future-ready cohort model and training will help bring us to this new level of education so that social studies, science, math, English, and other areas can work together and bring technology to a whole new level to innovate students' learning. As Count Dracula told you, we are transforming our education, and we hope that you can help us.